Hello and shalom to all our King David Circle friends in Canada. You're watching a special edition of Channel 2 News edited especially for you and brought to you by the Channel 2 News Company and JNF Canada. We selected the most important, interesting, and exciting stories for you, those that made the news here in Israel, and we wish you a pleasant viewing experience.
It began as a family wedding full of pain and intimacy. A few hundred friends and relatives came to celebrate the nuptials of Sarah and Ariel Bigel, a celebration that had been delayed in tragic circumstances. The brother and father of the bride were murdered in a terrorist attack 2 weeks ago. The pain was obvious, even in the happiest moments. In the hours after the ceremony, the couple danced with guests who were invited into the hall, while on the side, the whole time, were propped photos of those who were missing more than anything. But on the days before the wedding, this invitation was publicized as well.
אנחנו רוצים להזמין את כל מי שכאב איתנו את כאבנו, להראות את אות הניצחון, להראות שהפלסטינים ניסו לגדוע את החיים ואנחנו נמשיך איתם. אנחנו נהיה שמחים ונמשיך בדרכם של אבא ונתנאל.
And at exactly the appointed hour, it happened. The private event turned into a national event. This is the scene that could be seen from the window to the hall. Over 20,000 people crammed into the space. Yesterday, we met with the couple, still overwhelmed by the massive event, and who wanted to say something to the public.
בעיקר תודה גדולה, ממש בחתונה, לפני החתונה, בחתונה ואחרי החתונה, אנחנו פשוט רואים את החיבוק הענק שעם ישראל נותן לנו ואת השמחה המטורפת שעם ישראל שמח איתנו.
אין לי קול, לא יכולה לדבר.
אני הדובר שלה,
באמת? עד כדי ככה צרודה?
בגלל כל
עם ישראל חי.
These moments explain the hoarseness. The police and the ICC announced that the thousands of people were unable to enter the hall, even though a special hall was prepared for the crowd in advance.
המשטרה אמרה שאין מקום, אז שתצא החוצה.
שתצאי אליהם החוצה? והיה לך כוחות לצאת אליהם החוצה?
עשו לי מעגל להבטחה מסביבי.
תהירים על הכתפיים כל הדרך. כשיצאנו בחתונה החוצה וראינו רבבות אנשים שהם פשוט באו לשמוח איתנו ולרקוד וכולם שואגים עם ישראל חי, עם ישראל חי, זה היה... אי אפשר לתאר דבר כזה.
כשיצאת החוצה, כאילו מה ראית, מה הרגשת?
ממש לא דמיינתי את זה. נחנקתי שם בתוך.
ושאגתי יחד איתם?
Who made up these crowds? Most were religious, but many secular and ultra-Orthodox as well, and surprisingly, many of them were not Israeli.
היו המון אנשים שהגיעו, שהגענו, נחתנו עכשיו מפלורידה, מאוסטרליה, מכל העולם, ומחוזרים מיד. קיבלנו מחברת של ציורים של ילדים מבית ספר באריזונה, ומכתבים מאוסטרליה ומצרפת ומבלגיה.
איך את מסבירה את זה? מה יש כאן?
אחדות של עם ישראל.
Shortly after midnight, police ushered the couple out the rear exit of the hall. Now, both of them want to go back to school, build their home, and return to anonymity. Often, the public unites over disasters, they told us last night. We know how to cry together. In this case, despite the sadness and grief, our wedding was the opportunity to unite during this wave of terror, also around the joyous occasion.
מרגישה טוב?
אני רק ירד קצת, אני יכולה?
For 3 years, the model and business mogul, Bar Rafaeli, has lived in this apartment in the W Tower in Tel Aviv.
יש פה את הקו של דרך נמיר ופינקס, וברגע שאני חוצה אותו, פה נכנסים הכוחות הנפשיים.
According to the Israeli Tax Authority, the whole period that Bar Rafaeli lived here, the rental contract was signed by her mother Tzipi, even though only Bar was living in the apartment. Also, in the time that she lived in the U Towers in a rented apartment, her brother was signed on the contract.
היא התגוררה בבניין הזה?
אתה לא מצפה שמישהו יענה לך על שאלה, כי אנחנו שומרים סודיות. לא נענה לך אפילו אם יתפוצץ העולם.
The tax authority suspects that all of this is part of an attempt by Bar Rafaeli to sever legal ties to Israel and be considered a foreign resident, thereby evading paying her taxes in Israel on her income from around the world. As for the residency question, there are consequences about taxes, as was written for the arrest by the tax authority when it comes to revenue amounts which accumulate to tens of millions of shekel that were not reported to the Israeli tax authority, whose source of income was Bar Rafaeli's work abroad.
יש מבחנים שקבועים בחקיקה ובפסיקה שקובעים אם בן אדם הוא מוגדר כתושב ישראל. ואני מניח שרשות המיסים בדקה את העובדות האלה עוד לפני שהיא פתחה בחקירה.
The Rafaeli family chose not to comment today about the allegations.
שלום, ציפי. בוקר טוב, עזרי, חדשות ערוץ 2 באינטרנט.
אני לא מדברת על חדשות.
ולא תרצה להגיד איזה שהם מילים על התחושה?
לא תרצה להגיד כלום? תודה רבה לך, יום טוב.
Also, Bar Rafaeli's brother preferred not to comment, but the tax authority's arrest request reveals serious allegations. Along with the topic of the residency, Bar Rafaeli and her mother and personal agent Tzipi are suspected with accepting celebrity benefits worth over $1 million shekel, which they did not report as income. Take, for example, the matter of the apartment in the U Towers. The worker who sold the project told the tax authority investigators that the apartment was rented only to Bar Rafaeli and that there was a commitment by the family to advertise the building and leak it into gossip columns. In addition, the company paid almost 200,000 shekel for Bar Rafaeli to live there in order to help brand the building. Even when her mother, Tzipi Rafaeli, bought an apartment in another project, she received a celebrity discount in exchange for saying that Bar was renting in the project. There are also claims that Rafaeli received a Range Rover Jeep in exchange for advertising and PR. Afterwards, she also received a Lexus, which is suspected to have remained registered under the importing company while Bar used it. In the contract signed with the car company, it is clearly stated that the company will provide Bar Rafaeli with a company car, including the cost of maintenance, repairs, and fuel, while Bar has to publicize and take photos with the car. In the contracts, it is even written that both sides must keep the contract secret, and if Rafaeli is required to pay taxes for the benefits, the tax will apply. And in another case, the tax authority collected evidence by the designer who designed Bar's apartment and told investigators that he gave her a discount of tens and thousands of shekel for his services. What would you estimate the cost of the services that you gave her? The designer was asked. She paid me 40,000 shekel, he said, and I gave her a receipt for this amount. Does the cost of 40,000 shekel reflect the market price? No, the market price is around 100,000 shekel. So why did Bar pay only 40,000 shekel and not 100,000 at the going rate? Asked the investigator, and the designer answers, I gave her a celebrity discount.
אף אחד לא יכול להגיד למישהו לא לתת הנחה. העניין הוא מה השירות שאתה נותן, או מה התמורה שאתה נותן בעד אותה הנחה. אם אין תמורה מהצד השני, זה בסדר גמור. אבל אם אתה נותן שירות בתמורה לאותה הנחה, אתה נותן שירותי יחסי ציבור, אתה נותן שיווק של המוצר, אז כמובן שיש פה עסקה בצד עסקה, וזה עסקה שחייבת במס.
דברי איתי על כסף. הוא דבר מאוד נוח. אני מאוד שמחה שיש לי. יש לך מספיק? כן.
In recent years, Bar's businesses have expanded beyond modeling. Alongside fashion productions around the world, she is also a partner in several businesses and in the past has declared that she is also involved in managing them.
אני יודעת בדיוק מה שווה כמה, ואני זאת שמבקשת ויודעת בדיוק...
ומי מנהל את המשא ומתן? אבל את אומרת לה.
אנחנו בדרך כלל מתייעצות על זה, כן.
Today, the Tel Aviv Magistrates Court ordered the release of Tzipi and Bar Rafaeli under restrictive conditions.
זה נושא אזרחי לכל דבר ועניין, ויכוח בין פקיד השומה לעורכי הדין האזרחיים, ובקרוב מאוד העניינים יובהרו, אין שום דרמות ושום בעיה, ואף אחד לא רימה אף אחד, והכל בסדר.
כשאתה בר רפאלי אין לך את היכולת לא לעבוד בצורה הכי מסודרת שיש, כלומר, הכל מתוקתק. מוקפד, מתי הכסף הזה נכנס ומתי הכסף הזה יוצא, כי היא עובדת עם החברות הכי גדולות. אין לך דרך, עכשיו אתה אומר, פה אני אעשה שחור, פה אני לא אעשה שחור, פה אני אלים, פה לא ידעו. כלומר, זה משהו שהוא כל כך מוקפד וכל כך מסודר, שאני חושב שכל הסיפור שעשו הוא הרבה יותר גדול ממה שזה.
The dialogue between the tax authority and Rafaeli family has been taking place for the past 6 years under the radar. Recently, more than 10 people were investigated on the subject, and it appears that the authority felt the time was right to publicize the allegations for all to see.
Thank you for inviting us. This is my first time performing in Israel.
Just yesterday, the comedian Jerry Seinfeld landed in Israel, and tonight, for the first time, he is taking the blue and white
I got a
stage.
phone call. You want to come to Israel, do some shows? It'll take you 1,000,000 hours to get here. You'll be playing in a basketball arena. You're goddamn right I do.
Seinfeld, a Jew who knows Israel very well, did some homework and arrived ready for his performance in Tel Aviv with jokes that he wrote specially for us.
Americans say Israel. In Israel, we call it Israel. There's a lot of vowels. People just go Israel. You're fighting your way through the traffic because you're using Waze, the Israeli traffic app. You're fighting your way with Waze. Now you gotta find your seat. I've got the tickets. We're at the theater. I can't read the numbers.
But at his show, which lasted a little over an hour, Seinfeld also joked about life itself and told jokes that were relevant all over the world.
Tell me roughly, without looking, how much battery your phone has right now. You know it. I'm sitting on 35 backstage. I don't feel that good. I'll be honest with you. What is that, sir? Say some phrases in Hebrew. Oh yeah, that'd be a smart thing for me to do. Spend years learning Hebrew for one weekend in Israel. That makes a lot of sense. I did it for my bar mitzvah. That was enough, okay? Shalom. How's that work for you? We've been so warmly received by the wonderful people of Israel that they have added a second show tonight, and the management of the theater has encouraged me to get your ass out of here.
Thank you for staying with us in this special edition of Channel 2 News for JNF Canada's King David Circle. For more articles and live updates, you are welcome to go to our websites, Mako or Reshet. We will meet again next time. Until then, all the best. Shalom and goodbye.